Hi, everybody. This is David Cross. This is the WIRED Autocomplete Interview. Does David Cross? Occasionally, if I'm really drunk and not self-aware, then I can occasionally, but I'll clean it up. Here we go. Does David Cross have a podcast? Yes, he does. It's called Senses Working Overtime. It's great. I actually really enjoy it. And it's just me having a conversation with really interesting, funny people. That's all. There's no bullshit thing that we're trying to hang around it. And I'm a pretty good talker and a good listener. I am. I'll listen to you. What do you have to say? Does David Cross, I think I explained this, yeah, and I had it removed when I was, still do stand-up. How dare you? I'm on motherfucking tour right now. I don't know when this comes out, but I'm about to go out on tour, okay? This will be my 10th international tour. Yes, I do stand-up. It's not the kind of stand-up that gets nominated for Emmys, but it'll get its occasional Grammy. Better to listen to than, I guess, watch it on TV. Does David Cross write music? I did Claire de Lune. I guess that's one of my more famous pieces. And I wrote, I wrote all of Lil Xan's stuff, which is easy. I do that in my sleep. Does David Cross have more awards? Oh, I don't. Do I have more awards? I have less. Then Disney. Yes, I do. The Walt Disney Company and their subsidiaries, last time I checked, they had over 1,262 awards, and I have more than 4. I have 5. That's less than Disney. That's less than Disney. Next board. I do want to note that is a very strange search to come up. There's just some dude named Disney that's not Walt Disney. Does David Cross have more awards than Jeffrey Disney? Yes, he does. Oh yeah, like 5 more. David Cross, Amber Tamblyn. So we are going to celebrate our 13th anniversary, but we've been together for, I don't want to say too long, but a long time. And I love her, and she's pretty awesome. And she's the mother of my child. David Cross and Bob Odenkirk. Bob and I have been married Bob is one of my best friends. Bob and I just got back, literally a couple weeks ago, from climbing Machu Picchu, hiking the Inca Trail, which was quite difficult. We might have taken some cameras along. I'm not gonna say nothing. Now, Bob has more awards than me. Not more awards than Disney, but Bob does, and well, he should, you know? He's a good guy. One of the funniest, smartest, most decent people I know. David Cross, first headshot. I'm a sniper. I don't know how much I'm cleared to say. David Cross in Scary Movie. I think you mean Scary Movie 2. Outside of Alvin and the Chipmunks, probably my most recognized role. So not all bad. Thank you. What's your name? Sonia. Sonia's doing a great job. How would you say I'm doing for all the times that you passed the boards over?
I think you've done the best.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not just saying that?
Maybe Gillian Anderson blew better.
Oh, fuck you. Go to hell. Gillian Anderson did better. I love the idea of doing better. Okay. David Cross. Tobias. Yes. I played the part of Tobias Menzies, who's a British actor, in the Tobias Menzies story. I'm significantly older than him, so it was weird, but hair and makeup, prosthetics and everything. It didn't do well in the States. Not many people are familiar with them. And in the UK, and I'm looking forward to another role where the character is named Tobias. It can be anything. Any Tobias, whatever, make it funky. David Cross, tattoos. I have a couple of tattoos. You can sort of see some poking through. This is the cover of my favorite book, which is Masters of Atlantis, the original artwork. That's a kosher pig who is giving you his own barbecue. And then this is Hitler being spanked. It's like Fleischer Hitler being spanked by an Old Testament god, and Hitler is crying, and his tears are forming the clouds, which, create the water that so that creates our bounty in America, or crops. So that's how religion works. David Cross, The Strokes. Strokes are some friends of mine. We all met back in that scene where everybody hung out together, and we all went to the same 7-8 bars and everybody did shows, and we just got friendly. They're friendly with other comedians. I'm friends with other bands. It's cool. It's polyamorous. Love their music and love their shows. Julian kissed me not once but twice. How about that? I was very surprised, taken aback. Didn't mind it. This is pre-beard. You understand. Ow! It took a long time for the... Okay, David Cross, Umbrella Academy. It was one of those things that happens occasionally where it was a Friday evening and I got this call and I was on a plane on Monday morning to go to production here in wardrobe. I hadn't seen the show, but I was aware of it and I knew it was a much loved show. Went, shot a scene and met everybody. Everybody was, the whole cast was there. Then on a break, I was home and my wife and I started to watch it and immediately hooked. It's smart, you're never ahead of it. You're all kinds of questions, you're trying to figure stuff out. Just watch it. David Cross, Waiting for Guffman. Yes, that was one of the first things I did. One of the few people I would call a genius. One of the few people I knew that I would call a genius, a guy named Joe Frank. Did these kind of radio plays. Play isn't the right word. And he asked me to do one of his things. So I did this thing, it's like The Final Ride or The Last Ride or something like that. But I did O.J. Simpson's manservant, who was with him in the back of the Bronco. There was no YouTube, so people passed this tape around, or the CD, and in Hollywood especially, it became kind of known because Joe Frank's stuff was out of KCRW in Santa Monica. It's on a Beastie Boys album, it's been sampled, and it kind of made its way around, and then Christopher Guest, who was putting Waiting for Guffman together, wanted to meet the guy who did that. David Cross. Chicken pot pie. So chicken pot pie was a thing that I said in an episode of Just Shoot Me from, I believe it aired in 1892. The line was, I just riffed it. I went, chicken pot, chicken pot, chicken pot pie. People loved it. They still do. I don't get it. It became, the thing that people would point at me and say, chicken pot pie, and at the airport or whatever. Or maybe I'm on the phone and my girlfriend's breaking up with me and I'm starting to cry and people go, hey, do chicken pot pie. I'll be abroad. I'll be in fucking China and people, it's crazy. I don't get it. Not that funny. Here it is, ready? Where did David Cross grow up? Some would say I haven't really finished growing up, but the bulk of my growing up was in Georgia, Roswell, Georgia, a suburb of Atlanta. Although back when I was there, it was very rural. I didn't say redneck. I didn't say that. I said rural. I was born in Georgia and then moved around a bunch, all over Florida, Connecticut, New York. Then moved back when I was 9 and then stayed there until I was 19. Is David Cross, I'm home, in GTA San Andreas? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And I would, first of all, apologize because by far, easily, the most annoying and difficult missions are my characters. I can't remember the characters' names. My character was like nerdy and annoying, an annoying voice, which is fine if you're gonna breeze right through the thing. But if you have to constantly hear the voice berate, and I'm playing it, the model airplane mission that took forever, and I have to listen to myself berating me. David Cross. Whoop. David Cross. Halo 2 quotes. I have no idea. I mean, I played it when it came out. What are we on, like Halo 104 at this point? So I don't know what they are. Maybe you do. Oh, maybe the internet does. Google it. Was David Cross in Aqua Team Hunger Force? Yes, I was. So I reprised the character of I want to say Happy Time Harry. I think that was it. Just a morose, suicidal, nihilistic, jerk, which fits in that world. Oh! That's all the boards. What'd you think of them? Till next time? Why would there be a next time? I'll see you in 2028.